How you going? It's the Aussie Bastard. Um, just thought I'd talk about the fact that the human race owns nothing. You know, all of your worldly possessions don't actually belong to you. So and it goes back to when you're born and you are registered to the state as state property, basically, and the record of live birth goes to the registrar, and they register the name with the state. It gets turned into a legal fiction, and it becomes a corporate entity. And in that instant, that all capital letter name, which is the person, that's the person. When they talk about persons or a person, they're really it's really a reference to that all capital letter name, which always gets a title of Mr. or Ms. or a variation of that. And a young boy is a master until he's over 18, then he's a mister, and a mister is a subordinate. So when you work hard and you go through school and you get all your education, what they tell you is education, and then you go and you work and you acquire things, and you first thing's probably a motor vehicle. You've got to register the motor vehicle to the state, become state property. That's why they always want a value of how much is this car worth? Because it becomes their collateral, and it's in that all capital letter name, which it doesn't really belong to you. It belongs to the state, because the all capital letter name was generated by the state. Okay, so everything in that all capital letter name doesn't belong to you, because that name was registered to the state to begin with, and everything that is acquired under that name is also registered to the state. That's the reality. That's why, you've got land taxes, rates, whatever you want to call them. Right around the world, the system's in place. And so that's why, if you're driving your car the wrong way, you're operating the vehicle and outside the rules of whatever license you've got. They can stop you using your vehicle and potentially take your vehicle off you, stop you from, harass you on the road and stop you from going about your business. Unless you pay them. And then, shit gets bad for the government or whatever, or the banks. They'll take your money. They'll take your bank account. That's when Big Daddy comes to play. And they come take your bank accounts and that sort of stuff, when they start annexing bank accounts. But of course it belongs to them anyway. I mean, it's in all capital letter name, so it's their collateral. They take loans and shit out against it. Nothing but a battery, man. Nothing but a battery. And once you know, you can never unknow. Take care.